All right, welcome Phoenix Nation. I apologize as I was going to stream on Sunday and things got away from me and I wasn't able to stream that and I had to work early on Monday, so wasn't able to get that one in, and I am a little bit late tonight because I have a sick dog that I've been trying to take care of. So if you hear any noises in the background or barking, it's him. So I'll apologize ahead of time for that because he's very vocal when I don't want him to be. But other than that, how's everyone doing? Welcome back. We are in episode 4 of Phoenix Rising. And if you remember, or if you saw in last week's episode, the Green Bay Phoenix went into Central Michigan and won their first ever MAC game against the Chippewas on their field. So the Phoenix is currently 1-0 in conference, and things were looking a lot better last week. The offense looked a lot better. It was flowing. Things were going the way, so hopefully Mr. O'Neal is starting to settle down here with a couple more games under his belt as a starting freshman quarterback. And Jordy has shown confidence in him and is willing to ride it out and see what he can do for the year. So with that said, we are now in week 6. We are 2-2. The Phoenix is 2-2, and having their first home MAC conference game against the Ohio Bobcats, a team that is currently underperforming, a team that's usually very tough in the MAC. They've been to recent MAC championships, and I think they won one in the past 3 or 4 years, I'm pretty sure. But they're 0-5 this year and 0-3 in the MAC. So I don't know what that says. That makes me nervous, to be honest with you. I have a feeling that maybe they're going to come out with gangbusters because they got absolutely nothing to lose. So this could be a very interesting game. But no matter what, I think it's going to be a tough game. Every game is going to be a tough game. There's not going to be any blowouts, is my guess, during this whole season. Green Bay has to fight for everything that they can, being a first-year school in the FBS, and trying to make something out of this program in a very short amount of time. So with that being said, let's jump into recruiting. We do have some news on the recruiting front. And if you guys remember, in the last episode, we brought in Johnny Cash, wide receiver out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's a contested specialist. And, didn't want to hit that button. I wanted to, I don't know what that was all about right there. So we had scouted him, and he's not, he's a 3-star, but he's raw. But he does have some good, the deep route, that's a little bit nervous. He's got an 84 spec catch, 85 speed for a contested specialist isn't bad. It's not great. You'd want to get like 88, 89 if you can. His Excel's an 84. It's not terrible, but it's not really good either. And everything else is just kind of mediocre. His 77 release is decent for a contested specialist. So, and he does have a team player mental ability. So at least he's got something. A lot of times you get a lot of these 3-stars and they have absolutely no abilities at all. So you have to work from there, but he does have a mental ability, so that's decent. Even though I don't know where else you would play him, to be honest with you, he's too small to play tight end, and maybe he's got some skills on the defensive side that he could play like cornerback or something, or safety maybe, but I highly doubt it. So that was last week, and then this week we got 2 signees coming in. We have Emmanuel Faust, a Mike linebacker, signal caller archetype out of Covington, Georgia, and 82 speed, not bad. 83 acceleration, not bad. And 79 tackle. So I'm pretty happy with this guy coming in. He will be kind of replacing Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Who's our star middle linebacker? Um, I don't remember his name right now, but he's a senior and he's on the way out. So we're gonna need to bring in some young blood to replenish that position. And he does have clear-headed and team player as well. So he does have a couple mental perks. I like the clear-headed perk. Usually like a little bit better on offense, but it's good to have it on defense too. So we have him, and then we also signed Tremaine Coleman, a right tackle out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So did not scout him, so we don't know what his attributes are exactly. But pretty much went after any local products that were within like in a 3-star range for positions that we needed just to start building from scratch, because obviously you can't go out and scout every single player. So some of them you just kind of have to, throw a dart at and hope that you get lucky and get somebody that's serviceable. So Jermaine Coleman, raw strength, not exactly the archetype that I would specifically go for with this scheme, but right now this program, beggars can't be choosers. We just got to get guys in the door, and hopefully we can mold them into what we need them to be once they get here. So yeah, so I'd say that this is a decent start. Three recruits by week 6. That's not too bad. That's a lot better than what I was thinking. And that's the one thing I didn't even think about here with looking at Mr. Faust. He's a gem. So that's awesome. We got our first gem in here too. So that's good to know. And then we're going after Mr. Kane here pretty hard. We're the only one going after him, so I'm just going to try to get him in the door as soon as possible. Yes, you could pull points off at this point and just kind of slow walk it in, but I'd prefer to just get him in the door and signed in and move points somewhere else after that. See, now this is the one that I was talking about last episode, Mr. Kegler from Thiensville, Wisconsin. Uh, we are number 1 on the list. Central Michigan is number 2, and Central Michigan had him on a visit last week, and we went in there and we punked Central Michigan. So it looks like we gained maybe a little bit more points than we normally would. I don't know if Central Michigan is sticking 50 in. Maybe they're not. But as you can see, we pretty much doubled their gain from last week. So I don't know if that's because we went in there and we beat them, but that would be kind of cool if they did have that in the game. But it's hard to tell if that actually did affect it too. But yeah, other than that, we pretty much stuck a few other points into Terrell Bibbs here. I'm pretty interested in. I hope we can get him in. He's a hybrid. I'm not a big fan of the hybrids, but for our scheme, I'd rather have a hybrid than too many box specialists. I prefer coverage, but like I said, beggars can't be choosers, and some of these guys had us on their boards, so we're giving them a look and we're going after them. We did move ahead here for Cornell Abermary, a Mike Lurker out of Illinois. We did move ahead of Bowling Green on that one. Looks like Bowling Green's probably pulling off. We're staying just ahead. We really, now that I'm looking at this, Mr. Anthony Tull, I'm wondering if we should get a visit locked in on him, because it's looking a little bit, how much is a visit for him? I always hate that. I always forget to go into the guy before I click over. 10. Yeah, that's worth it. So we're going to pull 10 off this guy. We're going to drop a visit on here. So we got Akron in week 8. I think we're going to go with that. Hopefully we got playing time, A+. Nice. Beautiful. Love it. So we got him locked into the visit, so that's good. I don't think there's anybody else I need to worry about right now, so that's it for recruiting. And our lineup's all set. Our scheme is set. I just wanted to check. So Ohio, 69, 69, 69 across the board, so considerably better than Green Bay. but we all know how that can matter very little sometimes in EA games. So let's see here. Green Bay's 1-0. Toledo's leading the conference with 2-0. So let's get this win and move into a tie for the time being with Toledo, and see if we can get closer to a MAC championship. So Ohio is the visitor. Yeah, I figured they got all white. They got anything? What else they got? I kind of like that look versus the all white. We're gonna let them go with a little bit of green just to get a little bit of color on there. Shoot, I didn't check if this was a night game or not. Let's not do the blacks. We did them last time and it didn't work. Let's just go. We're just gonna go with the true homes. I like the black socks with that look. Looks nice. We haven't worn these yet at home, so we're gonna do that, and let's get to it. Let's see what Jordy can get out of his boys this week. What up, Driller? Thanks for stopping by. Got a prediction for the game this week? It's Ohio. We know Ohio can put up numbers sometimes. But the thing I didn't even talk about was how well the defense played last week. So if our defense can play like that, maybe our offense doesn't have to do too much. Where is that one guy going? I have to keep my eye on him. Parker Navarro, starting quarterback, senior for Ohio. Looks like he's having an okay season, but it's hard to tell how much of those stats are garbage time stats. There we go, Mr. Jones making the tackle in the middle. Hopefully we can get a little more pressure. We have not been getting pressure on the QB, and that's what would worry me the most moving forward with this team. I mean, they play good defense, but if they don't get any start getting pressure on some of these teams, it's going to be a long season, I have a feeling. Like right there, it's too much time in a quick pass offense to give them. We got to get somebody as quick as possible in his face, especially when you're blitzing. So like that's what I like to see. Gruler's taking the over in the game today. Not quite sure what the line is. Probably a good way to take the over is when you don't know what the line is. I'd like to know how much you put on that. Always going deep. It's the old 3rd and deep. Knock it down. There we go. So GB holds him off on the first drive. D picking up where it left off last week. That's good to see. Hopefully the offense can do the same. Let's see. Yes, Keontae Tyson, player of the game. Look at that, 5 rushing touchdowns, 447 yards on the year. He's definitely been a bright spot. Didn't do much last week, so hopefully he gets it going today. And we're not giving it to him. That was a bad call. Probably should have gave it to him. There we go. Nice little pass. Get it going. That should have been your first down play. So 3rd and 5 on the first drive. Got a blitz coming in. They picked it up, and there's right through his hands, huh? Oh, man, I really am starting to wonder what is up with that. The 3rd down bomb to an incompletion is getting freaking annoying in this game. It happens way too often. It's like they put that in and took out the scorpion drop pass. Are you kidding me? Wow, what a play. Clip it. So the quarterback goes to shuffle pass it, and it bounces off the back of a lineman, and Mr. Jaden Bowie, our starting strong safety, I believe, dives. Watch. Wow. That's probably one of the coolest animations I think I've seen in this game. I've never seen that before. Yes, that was definitely a Sports Center play. I could not agree with you more. That was pretty cool. I don't think, to be honest with you, I've seen plays like that kind of, but it's usually the CPU doing it. I don't think I've ever seen that on a user team. Man, we're just struggling to get him holes. I wonder what's up with that. It's got to be just a playbook thing. Guy in his face couldn't get the throw off. So here comes a field goal attempt. At least get some points on the board. A little disappointing. Would have liked to put up a touchdown there. Anytime you get a turnover, you'd like to get that touchdown. But there we go. Green Bay's up 3-0 in the first. Yeah, I'm going to have to make sure to clip that one. That was pretty cool. Put that into something. That's probably one of the coolest plays I've seen on any of my user teams. I was going to say, he better be out of bounds. Our line's getting a little bit of pressure, but not really getting on him enough. That they rushed that with the blitz. So here we go. Let's see if we can lock him down. 3rd and 10. Ooh, that guy got pancaked bad. Did he get it? No, he's short. And they're not going to go for it. 4th and inches deep in their territory, and they're going to punt. So GB's getting the ball back here in the first quarter. 2 minutes left. Let's go, boys. Let's get something. There we go. Is that Williamson? I'm pretty sure that's Williamson. Got to get him ball more. Mr. McLawler, you got hurt like 3 plays in a row. You're going to have to sit down for a while. Okay, this is perfect time to get Tyson going. Or not. Yeah. Why are you throwing that? You need a half a yard. So now here comes the quarterback sneak, which is probably going to get stuffed. Woof. He barely got that. And threw it right into coverage. Can't make mistakes. Can't be Jalen Thomason with the interception. Yeah, that's just a bad throw. So turnover margin is 1-1 now. Come on, get in there. Just nothing. Here comes your run up the middle. Plug it. And he's got shifty. He's got shifty. Keep an eye on him. Uh-oh. That was a big hole. Well, Ohio's got it rolling now. Oh. Held him there. We're going 3rd and 1. Can the Phoenix hold him for one more? Hold him to a field goal? That'd be huge at this point. So yeah, kind of disappointing stats there after the first quarter. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with that? That did not look... that's not very good. It is a night game too. Man, I missed out on the Blacks. There we go. Hold him. Oh, I thought he was going to break that tackle and get the first down. So there we go, D. Bend but don't break. And we got a tie ball game. 3-3 in the second. Is there anybody blocking on that return? Wow. It didn't look like there's anybody out there. Oh, does he got him? Nope. Nope. I don't know what made him think to throw that ball. He was right in his hip pocket. Third and long. Got to get a first down here. Can't give him the ball back. Oh. Oh. Deonte. He dropped that one in a bucket. He finally got the ball out in front of him so he didn't have to jump up and get hit right away. Is that Williamson? Well, that's a duck, too. No, that's not Williamson. Who is that? Well, that was a heck of a play, finally. Oh, could he gave it to him again. There's the Moore with the first down. Now we got it humming. Wow, nice play. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, that was pretty much a blind throw. Honestly, that would scare the crap out of me in real life. I mean, he was handing it off and he just turned around and fired it. But that's a nice play. That's almost another Sports Center play. Clip it. So there we go. Phoenix out in front, 10-3. 5:41 left here in the second. That was a classic example of party at the ball. My old high school football coach, that was his moniker. Party at the ball. Whoa. Double spin move. This guy's good. I gotta see what he is, if he's a senior or not. Hopefully he's wide open. Big hole. Because he could be trouble. If he's younger, he could be trouble for years to come. He's obviously got some skills. Oh. I gotta look at the depth chart. I see guys out there that should not be out there. In position, I shouldn't say they shouldn't be out there. I see them in positions they shouldn't be. And they're not running no huddle, so... Because I know no huddle is always a problem. Oh, I thought he was breaking that. No huddle is always a problem in this game because for some reason, once the defense calls a different kind of formation, you get guys in terrible positions. And it really can hurt your defense. But yeah, I'm seeing guys that are in positions right now that should not be where they are. So that concerns me. And that run just went right over both of them. Yeah, I'd give it to him again. Is that a... No, that's him. What's his name? Yeah. Bangura. Sai Bangura. Yeah, I'd give him the ball, man. I don't know what they've been doing. I'd just be giving him the ball. Feed him. Which is what we should be doing with Mr. Tyson. Hey, we're out to the 25. Yeah, oh, 24, but still. Better than being at the 12 or the 15. There we go, Mr. Williamson. Yep, very nice pickup. Getting in 2-minute drill now. Running a little hurry up here. See if we can get some more points on the board here before halftime. Break this tie. Oh, yep, get out of there. Good job. He is really a lot better in the pocket all of a sudden. He's not taking the sack. He's moving. He's getting out of the way. His passes are still a little suspect, but I mean, he's a freshman. It's to be expected. Well, kept his balance there. Good job. Don't fumble. Well, we're getting close to field goal range now, so that's good. Nice throw. He actually put that like right where you'd want to put that. That was like the only place you'd want to put it. High into the outside. Let your guy go get it. Make sure you're not underthrowing it. And Mr. Gunderson, I believe that's his first touchdown of the year. Led him perfectly. Well, didn't lead him perfectly, but led him to a place where only he was going to catch that ball. So there we go. 53 seconds left in the half. GB goes up 17-10. And the question is can they just hold Ohio now and not let them score here before the half? That would be huge going into the third quarter. I believe Ohio got the kickoff to start the game, so the Phoenix will be getting the ball here, I believe, in the second half. So that could be huge. Score at the end, hold them, and then you get the ball back out. And you can double it up. That's a 14-point swing. That'd be huge. They got to run the ball here, right? No, they didn't. That defender would have been paying attention. He could have knocked that down so easily. And now we're in the prevent, so you know what that means. 32 seconds. They're going to get in field goal range yet if we keep playing prevent. Yep, only rushing 3. Never going to get pressure that way. Don't let him get out of bounds. Tick, 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 tick. Nope, keep him in bounds. Oh, he got out of bounds. I'm not buying that one. Oh, look at that. He takes off. By the way, they still haven't fixed that quarterback issue. I had a game earlier today where the quarterback just runs up to the... Nobody around runs up to the line of scrimmage and just turns 90 degrees and runs all the way out of bounds. Like 20 yards. Nobody around him at all. He could have easily ran for a first down. It was the weirdest thing. Oh, they missed the field goal. Off the upright. So there you go. 7-point lead for Green Bay going in the half. Javian Foreman, 5 targets, 4 catches, 79 yards, and a touch. I like it. Somebody else that's actually stepping up and doing something. So we have a tight end touchdown, Gunderson, and Foreman's actually playing a really good game today. So that's good to see. There we go. We got some music in the background. That's nice. So I was right. Green Bay's going to get the ball to start the half. So this could be a huge swing here. We could start putting a lot of pressure on Ohio. Part of that game plan should be to get Tyson involved. Here we go. Jeez, there's just nothing there. I don't know if Ohio's line is that good or our line's just struggling to open holes. Oh, I thought he caught that. Oh, that's unfortunate. 3 and out in that situation is just brutal. That is just brutal. And now they got the ball at the 50 already. Yeah, that hurts. Come on, guys. Get off your blocks. I just think it's hilarious. Their running back's a stud. Wide open. Obviously some breakdown in coverage there. I mean, it looks like he just ran a post and there was no safety help over the top. Well, I guess he's there, but I mean, he's like 10 yards behind him. Wow. There's the big swing. There's the big swing. I'm hoping that's not a picture of things to come in the second half here. We know how second half games, you play great for a half and then the second half, nothing. Yeah, he just can't get going. 3rd and long again. Yeah, this is getting out of hand quick. 2 3-and-outs to start the second half. Gave up a long touchdown to them. Where is everybody? I mean, did you guys ever notice that? I've noticed that. On punts, CPU's guys are like all right there the second you catch it. But it's like your guys are never there. Yeah, this game's... the tide is shifting huge. Yeah. So even on a contested play, they're not dropping the ball either. Yep. Stuff it. No. Thought they had it. Yeah, Bobcats are flying down the field all right. Darius, where you been? You only got 3 tackles. Need you to stuff those holes, man. We have 2 good linebackers. I don't understand where they... Wow. I got a bad feeling. I'm not going to lie. Totally, yeah, look at this. Just all of a sudden, absolutely nothing. And just like that, 24-17, GB is down. How quickly that turned. Well, here we go. If you go 3-and-out here, you might as well mail it in. We got to get... Oh, there we go. Finally got a run for more than 3 yards. Scooter finally made a catch. And it was for a first down. There we go. He's got room. Okay, now we got something going. Let's keep this pace. Got to get the pressure back on these guys. Look at that. I hit him in stride. O'Neal's got 207 yards. I mean, he's doing it. It's just he's clumping it. You know, he had those two. Oh, I hate that play. It never works. Ooh, full house. Can we get 2 yards on this? Come on. Give it to Tyson. Don't give it to the H-back. So it's national rankings, Texas, number 1 in the nation. Miami, Georgia, and Oregon round out the top 4. The usual suspects. Oh, here we go. 4th quarter, down 7. Moving the ball. 3rd and 2, this is huge. There we go. Tyson finds a huge hole on the right side and picks up the first down. Did you guys see that? What was number 3 doing? He wasn't even looking at the quarterback or running a pattern. He was just standing there staring at the cornerback. I can't believe that didn't get picked, to be honest with you. That looked terrible. Go. See, here it is. What? Why? That happens all the freaking time now. EA, fix your freaking game. There's no reason for that quarterback to run out of bounds there. Fourth and 1. I would have challenged that. Whoa, I thought he was getting stuffed. He had a little hurdle there over a player and picked up the first down. That's huge. That was only a 2-yard gain, but man, that was huge. Getting too close now, though. Don't want to end up with a field goal, that's for sure. Goal. Nice. We got a game. We got a game, gentlemen. It's not over yet. Just need the D to step up now. It's nice when the quarterback actually takes off and doesn't just sit there forever. Here we go, 6 minutes left. Let's see if the D can get the ball back. If the D could get the ball back, that would be outstanding. Hey, all up, what's up? Sorry I didn't see your little message there. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Ohio's just had everything rolling this second half. Been a little bit of a struggle bus for the defense here in the second half, not gonna lie. I wonder if they're getting tired. That guy got juked out of his shorts. Man, he's got 14 for 102. Their quarterback's got to have 250 by now too. The defense is just not. Oh, what are those two defenders doing? Man, these guys are just juking everybody. Chase Hendricks. Like, these two defenders. What are those two defenders? That one guy, what is he even doing over there? I mean, that's, I guess, terrible awareness on his part. I don't know what to call that. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys can hear my dog, but he's snoring up a storm right now. And he's like right by me. Hey, we got a tackle on the guy. He didn't juke somebody out. So they're in field goal range already. Oh, he caught that? Wow. Nice catch. You got to keep him out of the end zone here. There's a nice pop, too. Defense is hitting. When they have an opportunity, they are hitting. Pretty sure that guy just ran into the side of that defender and fell down. That was kind of funny. Here we go, 3rd and long. Get in there. Nice play. Jarian Love with the sack. Finally some pressure. That was clutch. That was clutch. I bet he's got winning time. At least I hope he does. He got it. There we go. Ohio 27, Green Bay 24. 2:18 left, so plenty of time. 2 timeouts. You got time. You only need a field goal to tie. I mean, obviously, it'd be awesome to get a touchdown here and win it. I don't know how much faith I have in the offense going right down the field and scoring a touchdown. But I think they can get a field goal. I don't think that's a problem. Yes, and to get him the ball. And see if you can get Williamson involved here. I mean, I just don't understand why he's not. He has like no stats. And I shouldn't say anything. I think that was him. No, that wasn't. Isn't that Coleman? There we go. Now is when things get interesting. Because now you got to play smart, and this is usually when these guys don't play smart. Nice pass. Scooter. He toe tapped it. Oh. Did he punch it out? I don't know. That's a tough one. They gave it to him. I mean, I thought it was a catch, but it looked weird with the animation and how he kind of... that was definitely... Yes, thank you. I was like, that kind of looks like pass interference. That was actually like a legit pass interference in this game. You don't see that often. They're usually really weird where the guy's like not even near the guy yet. And they'll throw a flag on it, and it's just like, wait a minute. But that one looked like a legit... Oh, free timeout. How about that? Or did they use one? I think they gave him a free one. Too much time, though. Time's not running off. And that's going to be a problem here. Yep, way too much time. Way too much time. And the biggest problem is going to be is that they need a touchdown, right? Field goal's not going to win it for them. So they need a touchdown. So now they know that. So now they're going to be going for, they'll go for it on 4th downs, all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is going to be tough. A lot of time. Is that Foreman? Or no, that was Tyson for another touchdown. Well, no matter what, this was a very highly competitive game. Seeing the Phoenix put up 31 is, kind of comforting, but we'll see what the defense can do here because the second half, they've not played well at all. So, yeah, it looks like they're going into like a three down set here. Oh, at least if you're blitzing, that's okay. He got out of bounds too, so that's up the clock, didn't it? Yeah. Interesting. So they're running and then not calling a timeout? Okay. I wouldn't do that. Keep him in bounds. Oh, it's incomplete. So we got 3rd and 7. This is going to be a pass in the middle. Oh, and he catches that. Yeah. Yep. I was expecting a guy to be wide open. Oh, no. There, I told you. Yep, too much time. Seriously? This game. So 24 points now they've scored. this will be 24 points in the second half. I mean, there's nobody even guarding him. We were obviously in a man there. For some reason, there was 2 guys on one, and he was wide open. I mean, I get it. The defense on the back end here is not good. They're average at best. I mean, they're not even average, to be honest with you. They're probably a little bit, I would consider 70s average. And I don't even think they're 70s, so. Man, I mean, at least there's still a minute left. But, I mean, 58 seconds, 1 timeout, and you're on your own 23. I don't know if Mr. O'Neal's got it in him to do this one, but it'll be interesting. But once again, we're back to we only need a field goal to tie. Send her to overtime. Oh, get out of bounds, man. Go. Well, that doesn't help at all. Oh, see, they charged a timeout there for an injury. That's interesting. Sometimes I swear they don't do that. Just go down, dude. Spike it. Gotta spike it. $27 seconds. Need to get about, let's see, probably 30 more yards to be comfortable with a field goal here. And you got to get it spiked or get out of bounds. And we know these guys never go out of bounds. And then all of a sudden he's a complete idiot in the backfield. Yep, that's game. There's no way. Unless you throw it deep right now, because you're never going to get a pass that far to get in field goal range. And he just throws it out of bounds. I knew that 0-5 was going to be a problem. And that's game. Green Bay could not hold on. Defense gave up 332 yards, 2 touchdowns for Mr. Navarro. He brought him back. He was not very good in the first half. Struggled mightily. But came out in the second half and hit 2 long touchdowns. So congratulations to Ohio. Got their first win of the year. And Green Bay is going to fall to below 500 at 2-3 and 1-1 in the MAC. So, yeah, that's sad. I kind of let that one get away. I mean, 439 total yards for Ohio. That'll do it. First one to 400 is what I say. You can get to 400. So we had plays were a little bit better this week. The rushing though, man. I mean, so he threw for 294, really. 22 of 34, so that's 64%. That's not very good. But he threw 3 touchdowns and had just the 1 pick. 294 yards. So he's throwing decent. So this playbook is doing, I would say, decent to a little bit, like, I would say good for him from a passing standpoint. But on the other hand, our rushing game has been brutal. Tyson, 8 for 39. That's not going to cut it. He needs to get the ball at least 15 to 20 times a game somehow, if this team is going to win. So we got to figure out how to do that. So Mr. Williamson had 4 for 70. Better, 17 average. That's good. Mr. Foreman had a good game, 4 for 79 and a touch. And then Mr. Gunderson, which I think he's our backup. Backup tight end, 3 for 59 and a touchdown. I actually think our starting tight end is out. Yeah, I think he's out. Javon Moore got in and got a game, Mr. 37 awareness. I still can't believe that there's a guy in the game and has 37 awareness. I don't even know how you're on a team. Only gave up 2 sacks. Not bad. I mean, considering how bad our line is, that's not bad. Defense, Mr. Jones, 8 tackles. Ooh, 12. Who had 12? Chase Freeman, of course. That was who I couldn't remember before, Mr. Chase Freeman, who was the star of our defense. 12 tackles, no TFLs. I mean, what with 3 TFLs, that's not going to do it. We need to pick that up. And only 1 sack from our D tackle. That's not going to do it, gentlemen. We got to figure something out there too. And Jaden Bowie with that diving catch, interception. That's sad. That went for naught. Yeah, that was big. Green Bay could only get a field goal out of that and couldn't muster a touchdown. That would have been huge if they could have got the touchdown on that one. So, but no fumbles. That's about it. So yeah, I mean, a lot of points stat wise. The defense did not show up in the second half at all. That game. It's kind of disappointing to see. They laid a turd, as I like to say. They laid a turd. So there we go. Green Bay gives Ohio their first win of the season. I got nothing else to do. Let's jump ahead here, sim ahead, and see who we got next week. Oh, we got some signees. Left tackle, Mr. Landon Kegler, Thiensville, Wisconsin, is now a Phoenix. Ooh, we got 2 this week. And Danny Ishmael, cornerback from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Yep, we're just getting all the local products. You know, I was thinking about it. We might have to get the Badgers on the schedule here next year. That might be a good idea. Question is do we go down there, or maybe we'll do a home and home? We'll see if we can get a home and home with them. We'll go down there next season, and then they can come up here after. So Green Bay's next opponent in Week 7 is Western Michigan. Western Michigan's 1-4 on the season, 1-0 in conference. So yeah, let's see how we match up. Yeah, they're about just a tad bit below what Ohio is. So yeah, as you can see on there, our defense is 56. So when our defense plays really good, yeah, it's probably not right that they're playing that good. So what we saw against Ohio was probably more of what they're really capable of. And it is what it is, right? We can only do so much this season with what we have. So, but like I said before, we won 2 games already. You know, we're 2-3. That's a win. That's a win. Your first season in the FBS, trying to be competitive with teams that have been established and programs that have been established, and you know they have recruiting classes and everything like that. And you're throwing a team together in a season, and you know you're kind of struggling to find anybody to even play for your program. It's going to be rough at the beginning. It just is. Nobody's going to come in here year 1 and win. Consistently, at least. Yeah, you're going to win a game here or there and stuff like that. I mean, you know, you're still going and playing the game, but it's going to be a work in progress. We know that. So, I'm not concerned. We're 2-3, 1-1, and we got Western Michigan next week at Western Michigan. So hopefully Phoenix can get back on track and get a win in Western Michigan. So with that being said, thank you for joining Phoenix Nation. I appreciate the time. I will definitely be getting back onto the norm schedule. So we're looking at being back live on Friday night at 9 o'clock. And it will move into week 7 and play Western Michigan Broncos. Who do we got after that? I just want to check. Since it's Friday night, I might do a double header. And I think I will because we have a bye after that. So we have Western Michigan and then Akron at home. So I'm telling you right now, we're going to do a doubleheader on Friday. So plan on being almost a 2-hour stream. And we'll move forward. And Akron's 3-2. They're actually doing decent in here. Yeah, while we're here, let's take a look at the stats. I don't want to look at the team stats because I don't want to cry right now. So let's just look at on the season how we're doing here. So Deonte O'Neal is 70% completion, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks in 5 games. That's not terrible. I mean, that's actually decent, especially for a freshman. And I mean, he's a 71 overall. So the 16 sacks is a problem. That's a lot of sacks. And I know a lot of those came in the first couple games. So let's look at his wrong button. Let's look at his game log. That's career game log. How many they don't have sacks, do they? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, so he had 6 in week 1 against Purdue, 1 against Northern Illinois. I mean, he had 5 sacks against FCS. 5. I mean, that's ridiculous. I can't believe we won that game, to be honest with you. And now 2-2. So, the last 2 games we're averaging 2 sacks per game. So we switched the playbook. When did we switch it? Actually, we switched it after Northern Illinois. We switched it going into FCS. Because it was Northern Illinois where we scored 7 points, and I'm just like, something's wrong. Because as you can see, I mean, he had 177.91. He only had 61 against FCS. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we switched it this week, and that would make sense then because there's 2 sacks and 2 sacks. So obviously he's getting rid of the ball. This playbook is more conducive to him. Because he had a really good 81%, but he had 88 against Purdue too. So I don't know. He's a little bit all over the board right now. So let's give him a little bit more time. I mean, I think offensively, he played a good game this week. It's our defense kind of let us down. So I would just, take it for what it is. He's playing better. He's kind of like consistently getting better and better. So I think it's good. This one is the one that concerns me more. Because Tyson had 71 in week 1, then he went 161. He went 169. I mean, he was tearing it up these 2 games, and then we went and switched the playbook, and now he's 46 and 39. So I guess pick your poison. Which do we want? Do we want Keontae Tyson to be the focal point and run gangbusters? Or do we want O'Neal to pass for gangbusters and run for touchdowns and get less sacks? Because that's what I'm seeing here. Or we try to find a different playbook. Because that's what I'm seeing. I mean, that's right. I mean, I don't find that a coincidence that those guys. What are we running again? I thought we were. Yeah, we're in Ohio State right now. So in Ohio State's playbook, O'Neal's flourishing. But the other playbook was the Oregon playbook. So week 1 we ran Kansas State, and that was not a good time. We switched to Oregon. Tyson blows up. He's running gangbusters. So obviously we can run the ball in the Oregon playbook. And which is weird because Ohio State's playbook is a spread. Oregon's a spread too. Ohio State's is a spread, but it's supposed to run more, and it just doesn't seem to. They got a lot of run plays in there, and it's supposed to be more run balanced, and it's not. Unless it's something to do maybe with the archetype of the running back, because we're running an East-West playmaker, which is what I love running with a spread playbook. But maybe the Ohio State one just doesn't work, because that's why with the Oregon playbook, he's a beast, and that's a spread. But obviously, not every spread is the same, right? So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I like O'Neal as a quarterback, but at the same time, we only have Mr. Tyson here. He's a senior, isn't he? No, he's a junior. I just want him to get the ball. So I don't know if it's finding another playbook that balances out more, that gets Tyson the ball and he can run and lets O'Neal hit some short passes. Maybe we're looking at like a Texas spread offense playbook. That might. No, I struggle running with the Texas playbook too. So I'm thinking that's not. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to run an air raid. I was thinking like maybe in Oklahoma, but I don't think O'Neal's good enough a quarterback to run the air raid playbook. Not even Oklahoma's. Oklahoma's is kind of, I would consider, one of the easier, not so pass heavy air raids. But I don't think O'Neal could run it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we try it. But I don't think we have a line that can block for an air raid playbook either. That's the other reason I wanted to kind of stay away from it, because our line's brutal. And if any playbook I can find that Tyson can run behind and be productive, I'd rather stick with that than try to go to an air raid. So, yeah. Very interesting to see the production you can get from two, both spread playbooks, but just different playbooks. That, one, our running back's doing awesome, the other one not so much, and then vice versa with the quarterback. So, all right, so I'm going to leave it there and let you guys get out of here, and we will see you on Friday for episode 5. And hope you guys all take care, stay warm. We've got a huge storm blowing in by me right now. So, in fact, if things get crazy tomorrow and we get all snowed in, we might have to do just some streaming tomorrow. That might be a plan, because I might just be stuck here and not able to do much of anything. So maybe we'll do that. So that could be some fun stuff. So thank you for joining. Episode 4 is in the books, and if you're new here, smash the follow. If you're watching the VOD, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And episode 5 will drop next stream. So everyone take care, and we'll see you on the other side. I'm out.